Alright, so our next performer is a veteran to the Carthage Comedy College Club. See, comedy, stand-up, Carthage Comedy, Carthage?
Stand-up comedy club.
Ryan, everybody! Alright, 1 second. I need some hydration. Okay, so, show of hands. How many people went to the comedy show on Friday? Oh, fucking great. I was gonna say, if we're like people, like, if there are a lot of people here who are like my friends and expected me to write a new set within 5 days, you can go fuck yourselves. Okay, I'm Brian. For those of you who don't know, I am the person who walks down Campus Drive looking like he owns the place and thinks he's really attractive. I'm alone. I will always be alone. You know, and you know, I've come to accept that because, well, I'm like really crazy. Like, for example, I think about poop a lot. Like, you know, my way of determining if I'm eating healthy is to check how my farts smell. Like, if it smells like a garden salad, I know I'm doing well. So like a waiter comes up and they say, "Hello, sir, would you like more salad?" And I say, "No, I'm good." I used to tell a lot of poop jokes, but I stopped for a reason. Yeah, and I have things like OCD. And I know that some people are probably thinking, OCD, OMG, I have that too. And I would say, no you don't. Just because you are upset that your room is dirty every once in a while, or that you can't get your boobs to like, you know, align with each other, or you just can't decide if your penis should go on the left or on the right, doesn't mean you have OCD. It means you're an OC dumbass. I have OCD. I need to see therapists. Let me tell you a couple reasons why, other than the set. For example, one person was chewing in class, and when I speak to some friends that are sort of like me, chewing gum in class while I'm taking a test is like a tragedy. It's like an earthquake just struck, and I go up to my friend and I'm like, yeah, so some guy was chewing gum behind me while I was taking a test, and they're like, oh my god, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. But in reality, what happened in the classroom was this guy was chewing gum, and some girl, see, like that makes me really irritated. I'm like, you know, and some girl could be in front of me, and she's really innocent. She wasn't making any noise. She just drops a pencil on the ground, and the first thing that comes to mind is, motherfucker! Drop that pencil one more time and see what happens. She didn't drop that pencil any more times. I didn't say it out loud, but she knew. She knew not to drop that pencil. So, I used to be made fun of a lot in high school. I just don't know why. But, nevertheless, I was. And one time, you know, I got really paranoid because once a guy called me from an unknown number, and all I heard was, "Queer!" And then he hung up. And I was like, well, you're not wrong. But at the same time, I can't help but feel like you were trying to insult me. I thought about that for a little while. But then it happened again 2 months later. Someone called me from an unknown number, and I thought, oh no, you are not gonna accurately describe me again and then hang up right afterward. So what I did was I answered this phone, and I didn't say anything, and then I hung up and I said, "That'll learn ya." But they called back again within 20 seconds, and I was like, oh shit, these people are really persistent. So I took that phone, I ran over to my toilet, and I took it, and I just started flushing really vigorously while I put it next to the toilet. And all I heard was, hello? And I hung up, and I was like, that will learn you. And it did, because they never called back. And then shortly afterward, I realized that I made an appointment with a therapist to talk on the phone. Therapists call with unknown numbers. I called the clinic to reschedule. And, I started having a conversation with the therapist, and I was like, oh, sorry, my nephew got a hold of my phone. Started playing with it, and she said, oh, that's all right, I thought you were just communicating to me through code. And I was like, oh, shit! I'm gonna be fine. This bitch gets people who communicate to her through toilet bowl Morse code. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be A-okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be alone. That's pretty clear, but it's okay, because I get to travel a lot. I don't, because I don't have a lot of money, but I can think about traveling a lot. Maybe I can do it every once in a while. I have that option. So, because one time I got to travel to Paris. That was shitty. Paris is like the weird butt buddy of New York, and so I don't think I ever want to go there again, especially because there was like a lot of anti-gay graffiti all over the streets, and I was like, how is this even possible? Paris invented gay. Right? I thought it did. And I was like, what are you people trying to do? Are you like all of a sudden being like, no, we don't like gay. We want to kill it at the source. That's not how it works. That virus is already spread all across the world. It's a world more fabulous than in here. No. That contagion's already all across the world. Gay. Yeah, and being alone, it's not like it's because of a lack of trying. I went on Tinder and other apps like that, and I just don't understand what's wrong with it, because it keeps showing me women. Like, I don't know if it's like trying to turn me, or if it's just like Amazon. It'll make sense, because I go on the app and I'm like, I want to see men and not women, and then it says man, woman, do you want this? And I say no, I will swipe left. And then it's like, okay, and then it shows like 5 men, and then it shows another woman, and it's like, do you want this? And I'm like, no, swipe left. And then that just keeps happening every once in a while, and I start to wonder, what the hell is this? Is this like, oh, similar users who have swiped right for this person have also swiped right for this person? Would you like this person? No, I will swipe left. And I'm just expecting a pop-up to come up eventually that says, wait a minute, if you match with 2 or more recommended people, the shipping's free. No, I even consider doing things like joining fraternities. That would be a bad idea. That would be like a museum. Because, I would pay to not touch. I would just pay. I would pay to see the exhibit. Men. I can't touch the exhibit. Men. Unless, I found out a way to convince the exhibit that it wanted to be hands-on. That's, not even worth it. That's a lot of work. And speaking of fraternities, though, there was this one fraternity that did this one thing that they tried to, tell people that there were homeless people out there. And I was like, yeah, there are, they're sitting in these boxes, these box forts even. They're very glamorous. And they set it up on the Carthage campus, and they had like cigars and French fries, soccer balls, bago, and I was like, wow, what are you guys trying to like raise awareness for? That there are homeless people out there, or are you just trying to let homeless people know how they should be living? This is how you can do it, guys. Stop spending the money that you get from change on the food that you're eating when you can pool together and buy a bago set. That's the way to be homeless. Thank you all. You've been a great audience.